Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time they were stopped on fourth down, had a drive stalled out. We'll see how they respond this go-around.
I'm eager to see what their mindset is, because moving the ball, feeling good, and then abrupt stop on fourth down. Do they go back to the bench and go, oh, boy, they've got something for us? Or do they go to the bench and say, we blew it ourselves. Let's get back out there and move the ball again.
And is it different when you get stopped on fourth versus punt? Is that more motivation for the defense, a little more confidence?
I think as a defense, you're so excited with a fourth down stop. Making them punt, that's your goal anyway. But a fourth down stop, that's almost a sign of disrespect that they went for it in the first place. And when you get that, you feel great about yourselves.
Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
yeah.
Backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Welcome everybody, I'm the coach. Up next, another Ultimate Challenge on EA Sports.
The Charger drive about to get going. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Herbert on first down now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup there. To the air again, Herbert. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 25-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Taylor Rapp with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the Raiders backed up here to begin their first drive. And they'll be led out by a two-time Pro Bowler in his sixth season now, Dak Prescott.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively answered that question. In addition, a very strong runner and an even better leader.
And here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Play action now, Prescott. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. We're scoreless after 1. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Raider D, they get the football back. Here's Prescott. Going for the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Prescott to throw it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th. Second down and goal. Prescott eluding the pressure right. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. Succop's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Charger drive about to get going as they take over with just 17 seconds left before the break. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hello, and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. We're still without a score, tied at 0. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Some guys just simply have it, and Randy Moss is one of those guys. His big playability, once again, on display right there.
That's what he's known for. He averaged 15.6 yards per reception during his playing days. Highest career yards per catch average for any player with 900 or more receptions. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
Partner, it's often that man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their back to the quarterback, which opens up a lot of space and room, and they don't even know that he's taken off with it. What a big time.
Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Bengals have recovered it.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Randy Moss. 56 yards as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Phillips, he's not going to bring this one out, so they will begin the drive at the 25.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. Now Burrow. He completes it to Boyd.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target, able to pick up another first down.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. They're passing here, Joe Burrow, and incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. On 3rd down, Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. Touchdown, Raiders. Deontay Johnson, 31 yards. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. We jump into this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes to go. You're ahead by 4. You have the ball on your own 35-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Escaping the pressure right. Room to run past midfield. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw complete there to Johnson.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra pace that he had on the pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that manner, and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Dancing to his left. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Dak's going to keep it.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Prescott now. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Raiders go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
Extra point put through by Succop, and that makes it a 21-10 game. So that drives 7 plays in length, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors. Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Chiefs with a football, but with work to do on the scoreboard. They trail as we start quarter number 4.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To throw, it's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive.
And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
50 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Moss going to have a first down and more.
And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
To play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Throwing here, Prescott. Shreds the tackle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
And the Chiefs are right back in this football game.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big work.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by David Long. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stuff.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You trail by a touchdown. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he's brought down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. T. Higgins.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Jamal Agnew now to return it.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence.
Being chased out left. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Into the hands of Cooper.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Cooper here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Bengals are going to have it here just past the 25.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Squeeze, double. I got trips this side.
Now Dak.
Watch 84. Know your job.
And this is going to be intercepted.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Jaguars are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Mike, 55.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Lawrence.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules remind us. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
And as we said, they control their own destiny now.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Prescott.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Adam Gotsis, the Aussie, with a sack.
Well, here's where having mobility sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
Oh, really?
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the football in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb.
Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Here's Dak.
This is caught. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. To finish this out, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're down 2 scores. You've got the ball on your side of the field. 1st and 10.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big connection on that one, 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Moss. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
And again, it's Prescott. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be a second down. Here's Prescott. That's complete right around the 8. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Prescott from the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Now Prescott. To Mixon on the check down. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Prescott again.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Looking deep downfield. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. And how about this, a fake? And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time, unfortunately. Though it ended with no points after the miss. And the Bengals offense set and ready to roll here on 1st and 10.
Push him back.
Throwing, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Prescott yet again. That's going to be brought in by Higgins.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. This goes out wide for Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Here we go.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. And this is caught at the 8. Touchdown, Bengals. Randy Moss. A 22-yard touchdown grab. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's send it down to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're in the 3rd quarter, and it's the Bengals who are in possession of the football. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were...
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. To throw is Prescott. Dumps it off to Mixon. Twisting away. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now Prescott. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here's Prescott. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. C.J. Uzomah from 6 yards away. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hey folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You have a 3-point lead. You've got possession in your own territory, and it's first down. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. I don't know. He had to be pretty quick with his fingers to start and stop after the ball hit the ground. I'm giving him some credit.
Well, I'm thinking about the mental focus, you know?
Yeah.
The mental focus.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to stay with it.
That's true. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down.
Always enjoy a good fake. I really enjoy it when he throws the football from punt formation. Now, you were a kicker and a punter in high school. Did you ever do that?
One time, threw to my man Tim Jones on a botched field goal attempt. Hit him right in the numbers, and Jones, he just dropped it.
Oh, the poor guy. Well, we had a fake punt here, and this guy caught it, so I think he and his friends will be okay with that one.
And he loves his play call, right? He's been waiting for this one all week long.
Been had that arm loosened up ever since they got to the stadium.
Prescott's throw caught by Higgins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with first and goal.
Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it. what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson hooking up over the middle with Herndon.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on 3rd down. Now it's Wilson. This one caught by Crowder. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down.
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down the ground and incomplete. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on to...
Hey, folks, I'm your host, the coach. It's game time. It's Ultimate Team. It doesn't get any better than this.
Why we saw that field goal try a moment ago, I'll never understand. But as a result, this offense, they've got to be pumped. 1st and 10 in striking position already. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are...
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Mike 4 all day.
A handoff to Mixon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Now it's Mixon running right. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Well, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins.
And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
2nd down and 3.
Nixon will try the right side. This is a very impressive drive, especially.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down. Mike 4. You gonna get this, boy?
Here's a give to Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon.
15 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're ahead by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
From the 31, Carr. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes.
Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. To throw, it's Carr.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Carr, got to have this one. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Joe Mixon.
His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And that pushes the lead up to 11. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. So Derek Carr in the offense, down by 11, a little over a minute to go. Their offense has struggled all night, and now they need to find 2 scores late to try to pull this thing out. Now Carr. And that's complete to Brown. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Carr to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Marcel Aitman the intended target, but it's going to be second down. Here's Carr. He's got this complete to Marcel Aitman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Carr drops this off to Richard. Richard lost it, and the Bengals grab it. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.
Hey, folks, it's the coach here. Welcome back for another exciting matchup in Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Thank you, Coach. This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You've got a big lead. Your opponent has the ball on their own 40. As we get set here, 1st and 10. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's got the hook up to McLeod.
Stop your bonnet.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
We got this.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. After the sack on 1st down, Roethlisberger, and he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Joe Mixon and the rest of his offense making their way back onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have...
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Justin Lane. And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. Got an open man. It's McLeod. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Open man is Uzama. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, mark it down at the 9.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Prescott to throw it. Touchdown, Bengals. Complete at the 1. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a gain of a yard in what all likelihood will be the final play of the first half. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hello, and welcome to this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
This challenge begins in the second quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're behind. Your opponent has the ball right at midfield. 1st and 10. From the 50, here's Herbert. This is swung out to Eckler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
4 down, 4 down.
3rd and 2, Herbert. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
There he goes, right side. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there on the catch and run.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yard.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Randy Moss there to make the grab. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point put through by Succop. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here comes Nasir Adderley from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. He's in his own second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Leighton Vander Esch. And they brought the pressure there just right up the gut, didn't they?
Yeah, they certainly did. And, you know, when you've got so many different responsibilities as an offensive line, you got to deal with the nose tackle, the two defensive tackles or ends, and then sometimes you just can't account for everyone. The linebacker slipped free.
Another try after the first down sack. Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. So for this challenge, we're in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're trailing by 14, but you're in the red zone, and it's 4th and 5. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Touchdown! T. Higgins. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team. Let's send it down to Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis for the call.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 1. You've got the ball on your side of the field, and it's 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him, and he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Looking left side, and it's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. To the air again, Prescott. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab as they have taken the lead. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
A first chance in the red zone for the Bengals now. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Now a give right side. Mixon. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. It was Chuck Clark coming up to make the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Oh, they'll try a jet sweep here with Higgins. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
Working with 2nd and 5 now.
Now Joe Mixon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Open man is Higgins. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
Boy, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then. And now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Chuck Clark in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, first. And 10.
Let's go, let's go!
Prescott. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, first and 10. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed toward.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, first and 10.
Prescott now. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, first and 10.
And this is caught at the 8. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
Mixon.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. Savor the victory, if only for a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either side as this drive. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 72 yards. And the Bengals are going to take a first quarter lead. Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. And some space here. Powering his way forward. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 43 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A run for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, they're...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Nick Chubb, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And Nick Chubb, the one to finish it off, as he does so with a touchdown run. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Prescott now from the 50. That one taken in by T. Higgins. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Hey, check Mike 11, check Mike 11.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good. Let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is incomplete. Well played defensively. Nearly had the interception, but it's second down.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On second and 10, Mayfield. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. Prescott on first down.
Go, go, go.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved. Able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guy's. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
Now a dump off here complete. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Play action now. Prescott. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To Mixon on the check down. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. On second and goal, Prescott. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
So for this challenge, we're in the 4th quarter with 3 minutes to go. You're up by 10 points. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. As we get set here, 1st and 10. Now Carr. He'll swing this one out to Richard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Carr. That's complete to Richard, the running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing his Carr. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Carr to throw. This is going to be caught. It's John Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back to throw, Carr. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
To throw his Carr. And that's complete to Brown. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Now Carr. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The kick by Carlson is good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball. On the onside kick, you're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. 63 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night. We just saw it.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if they're able to hang on and win this game, you know what else will happen in the locker room after this?
What's that?
Head coach will step up and go, great job, guys. Because of that, come in a little bit later tomorrow.
They'll run with Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's Carr. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ed Oliver able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Carr, Ed Oliver, his second sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. This is taken at the 18. Breaks through the contact. Cincinnati set to take over once again. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, Mike 42, Mike 42. Here we go, D, get off the field.
And they take a knee.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. 58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
On second down, here's Mixon. A very tough run, but for a short gain out near the 32. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
42's the Mike. Ain't gonna need some therapy after this. Hey, Mike's 42. Mike's 42. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world.
And they will take a knee here. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
42's the mic. 42's the mic. I'm coming.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the 3rd quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're ahead by just a field goal. You have possession on your own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
As they began this drive, I was wondered how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on 1st down. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. Online, but off the crossbar, no good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by... So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Silver. Mike, 55.
Prescott from the gun. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Bud Dupree charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big connection on that one. 38 yards.
That's a well-thrown ball right there. This is where arm strength pays off because he's got to be able to get the ball both downfield and to the sideline. And that's one of the more difficult throws for a quarterback. And he put it right where it needed to be.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now they run with Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On play action, Prescott. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety roaming into position almost had it, but it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Prescott yet again. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43. Mixon with it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Tennessee offense set to go again.
And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Tannehill's throw into the hands of Ferkser here.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
A first down carry for Henry. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Now Tannehill. His throw incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. And this will be taken at the 13. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Elijah Molden.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Here's Tannehill.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
They come up on a 1st and goal and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Ryan Tannehill taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans can have the lead if they hit the extra point. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. McCann's got it teed up. From the 10. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So Dak Prescott in the offense. Down by 1. Under 1:20 to go. And they need at least 30 yards, you'd have to think, here to move the football to have a shot.
Let's go, D.
Now Dak. Eluding the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that is no good. Wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, Prescott. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw taken in by Moss. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott to throw it. And this is incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield.
And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
We're killing ourselves.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. That is caught. It's Uzama. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott. Here's Higgins out of the right side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this score will stay right where it is. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, defense.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to... So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Prescott. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. And
he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jayon Brown. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent job of containment, but they were still able to continue to bring such strong pressure without letting him escape. But how about those guys in the secondary as well? Kept the coverage tight, plastered to the receivers, and left no real options for him to throw it downfield.
That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. From the 24, Tannehill. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The Titans on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Tannehill. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who have had the receivers on lockdown.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. Prescott off play action. Able to find Higgins. And he goes diving to get as much as he can following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. And Suckup will put this one right through. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
and welcome into this Madden Ultimate Team Showdown. I'm your host, the Coach. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
We will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're down 2 scores. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Throwing, Prescott. And looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. The first. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Prescott now. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
53, Mike, 53. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. You.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
Check, 53's Mike.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the... And the Bengals offense set and ready to roll here on 1st and 10. Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Prescott on first down.
All day, just like that. Just like that.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
53, Mike, 53.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott. Flushed out right. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 40.
Check. So we got men.
Here's Prescott.
Big stop, Pete.
Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Coming to you.
Open man is Higgins. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
A big connection on that one. 31 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Forced out to his left. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Come on, man.
Well, we knew he was close to the line of scrimmage, and they say he stepped over.
Well, when you see him in that position, you think he's become a runner. As a DB, you start to react towards the line of scrimmage. They can often throw it over your head.
Tyreek Hill on the return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Mahomes now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. The Chiefs on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Now Mahomes. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 22-21. 2:08 on the clock. They'll have 1 play, maybe 2, before the 2-minute warning as they've got a first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here.
And they're not going to get the kick off in time.
Are you serious?
And that'll set them back 5.
Still second down.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Succop's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So as it turns out, a 2-play drive resulting in the field goal. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
On a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And now all eyes shift over to the Chiefs, trailing by 4. 70 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Mahomes. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mahomes. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Now, that's just simply good coaching and excellent technique on that play. You know why? Because everyone wants to rush the passer when they want to throw the football, but you're not always going to get there. So what are you taught to do? When the ball's finally thrown, get your hands up in the passing lanes, and they batted that one away.
No, 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 no. The Bengals go down to a knee in the victory formation. 2nd and 11 now.
Two times. We got 4. We got 4. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Now a give right side. Mixon. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. Jackson now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10, and the Rams offense gets ready.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's taken to the 26.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off right around the 43. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Stafford going to give this to Akers.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They'll run here with Raymond Calais.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Stafford.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about. That's a double win there, partner. You keep out of return man's hands, and you pin them inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a 1-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
Flushed out right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Back to throw here. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Flush to his right.
Open man, it's complete to Higgins.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So on is the lefty, Kevin Huber, to kick it away for the Bengals here on 4th down.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down.
Okay, that was a fake punt, and it was successful throwing the football. I know you threw the ball in your past off of a fake.
Yeah, but unsuccessful back in my high school days. Old Tim Jones dropped it, hit him right in the numbers. But I'll tell you what, these guys, they love this opportunity, don't they? A chance to get involved.
They certainly do, and many of them were quarterbacks or big-time players when they were in high school and college. So to get back doing what they did before, always fun.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
First down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. T. Higgins was the intended target.
That'll bring up second down. To throw is Prescott. Open man is Uzama. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line.
That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw.
This goes out wide for Mixon.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Bengals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
And remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the third quarter. So they potentially could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And it's now a 7-0 game.
So not much time to speak of. Remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Time for a break. We've hit. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Fielded right around the 8. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Prescott looks to throw on first. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Flushed out right. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Prescott now from the 50. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace.
Oh, Prescott stripped. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It'll go as a sack and a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 2nd and goal. And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage.
Now the pressure gets to him again. Kenny Young in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs now leads to a 3rd and long.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by David Long. And the Rams are right back in this football game. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And we've seen drive after drive come up empty for them, and they've yet to dent the scoreboard, yet still right in the middle of a one-score game.
So this is where you absolutely have to forget everything that's happened in your previous drives. They don't matter right now. You just mentioned it. One-score game. This drive here can erase all of what happened previously.
First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. Stafford. He'll get this to his running back, Calais. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Stafford now to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was fourth down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
A third down now. Those last two plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Prescott to throw. Out of his hands quickly to Higgins. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, that's into double coverage and